Morning.
Okay. Then today, inshallah, we are going to study lesson 2.8, which is applications of proportions. Applications of proportions. So, what are the applications of proportion? We talked yesterday about proportions, right? If there anyone can tell me what are the proportions? What are the proportions? What the meaning of the word proportions? Yes. Yes, Bomika.
It is the comparison between two quantities.
Comparison between two quantities, this is represent ratio. Okay? Please let me revise with you and try to memorize their definitions. Number one, what the meaning of ratio? The ratio, it is a comparison between two quantities with the same unit. But what about rates? What the meaning of the word rates? Rates. It is
comparison between two different quantities.
Exactly. It is a comparison between two different quantities. And after that, we studied unit rate. What the meaning of unit rate? It is a comparison between two quantities with different unit and with the denominator equal 1. So as I said, if I will say 3 to 5, this is represent ratio or rate or unit rate. 3 to 5 represent ratio or rate or unit rate.
Ratio.
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 If I will say 50 students per 5 classes. Ratio, rate or unit rate?
Rate.
Rate. If I will say 25 students per class, does it represent?
Rate.
Unit rate. And what about proportions? We said that proportions, it's equality of two or more ratios. Okay? Then proportions, it is an equality of two or more ratios. Like what? Like if I will say 2 out of 5 or 2 over 5 and 4 over 10. If you will simplify 4 over 10, it will be also equal 2 over 5. Then the proportions means equality of two or more ratios. Equality of two or more ratios. Any problem with this?
No.
Okay, so let me also say something about equality. You can see the screen now. I'm sharing the screen. You can see it?
Yes.
Okay, so if I would say 2 out of 5 equal 4 out of 10 equal 8 out of 20, then all of these fractions in front of you, it's called proportions. It's called what? Proportions. Why? Because it's called, why it's called proportions? Why?
Because they
are equal.
Yes, because they are equal. If I'm going to simplify 4 out of 10, it will be 2 out of 5. If I will simplify 8 out of 20, it will be 2 out of 5. And the first one, the original, was 2 out of 5. Then these fractions now represent proportions numbers. Okay? Then the proportions means equality of two or more ratios. You got the idea? Then today we will use applications of proportions. Applications of proportions. Then we have a vocabulary. We will study them today, like the word similar, like corresponding sides, corresponding angles, indirect measurements, and scale factor. So please keep these words in your mind, and we have to know what the meaning of each word. Again, the vocabulary which we are going to cover it during our lesson today, it will be similar, corresponding sides, corresponding angles, indirect measurements, and scale factor. Let's start together. Sorry. In this one, we have two triangles. Okay, these two triangles are called, I want to back, I'm sorry. Oh, here. Yes. What the meaning of the word similar? Similar figures have exactly the same shape, but not necessarily the same size. Again, the word similar means what? Word similar means what? Same
shape
but
with
with
size.
different size. With different size. But we studied before
Size.
something we have same shape and same size. Did you remember? It was what?
Congruent.
Congruent, yes.
Congruent.
Then congruent means same shape and same size. But if we want to talk about similar, then similar figures means same shape but with different size, or not necessarily to be the same size. In similar, we have to check corresponding sides of two figures are in the same relative position, and corresponding angles are in the same relative position. The two figures are similar if and only if the lengths of the corresponding sides are proportion and all of corresponding angles have equal measure. Let me check with you something very important in this point. We said that you are going to study corresponding, right? So we have corresponding sides and corresponding angles. Take care about these 2 points. Those 2 points, corresponding sides and corresponding angles. First, what about corresponding sides? Did you see this word? Corresponding sides, they should be what? They should be what? Grade 9, are you with me?
Proportion.
Proportion.
Yes.
They should
Yes.
be proportional. And corresponding angle, they should have equal measure. So we want to study this one. What the meaning of proportion and what the meaning of equal in measure. So let me give you an example. Could you please switch off your mic? In this figure in front of us, we have two triangles. What do you notice about these two triangles? What do you notice about these two triangles?
Miss, the PowerPoint have the same page. Didn't
Same
change.
page. So it's still loading as usual. Okay, so I will send the picture in our SMS group till it will load.
Oh, we see it now.
It came.
It's working now?
It came.
Yes.
It's working? Okay. Then in front of us now we have two triangles. What do you notice about these two triangles? What do you notice?
They are similar.
They're similar
From where you know that they are similar?
because they have same
They
shape
are
but different size.
They have same shape but different size. Excellent. And we can notice also that measure of angle B equal measure of angle E, right? What else? Measure
angle A.
F
A equals
measure of angle
C.
C.
Measure of angle A equal measure of angle D.
G.
G.
Oh, sorry, I made something here. we said B equal E. So you have, if you will start from the smaller one to the bigger, then every time you have to follow the same. Did you understand me?
Yes.
Yes.
Now you take your decision to start from the smaller to the bigger, right? Then we said B with E. Second, measure of angle C with measure of angle what?
F.
F. Measure of angle A with measure of angle D. I'm correct? Now,
Yes.
we said that
Yes.
this is called each two corresponding angles are equal in measure.
Similar.
So this is called each two corresponding angles are equal in measure. So we can
Measure.
say now that the triangle ABC similar with the triangle. I started with the letter A in the smaller triangle. So we have to start with which letter in the other triangle?
D.
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 Yes.
E. F.
So should be D, E, F. Right? Then first, we note that each two corresponding angles are equal in measure. Each two corresponding angles are equal in measure. Then the two triangles are similar. Once we have two triangles are similar, then we will start to determine which two sides are proportional. And proportional means that they have the same ratio. The proportional means what? They have the same ratio. How I'm going to express them? You will start from AB over DE, right? So it will be AB over DE equal BC
BC over EF.
Over
EF equal
AC
AC
over D.
over,
Over D. F.
okay? Then by this way, we will prove that the two, each two corresponding sides are proportional. Then we said from the beginning again, once we have each two corresponding corresponding angles are equal in measure, so we can prove that the two triangles are similar. Once the two triangles are similar, so we can use proportional AB over DE and should be in order. For this reason, if you will not work in order when you will start to determine the two triangles, then you will confuse and you will not find the right answer. Then again, I said AB over DE, BC over EF, and then AC over DF. You got this point? Any question about this?
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
No.
Then we will check now, and we will take an example how we will use similar to solve questions. Let me only erase this. Then, as I said, AB over DE equal BC over EF equal AC over DF. Measure of angle A equal measure of angle D. Measure of angle B equal measure of angle E. Measure of angle C equal measure of angle F. When starting that the two figures are similar, use the simple, this simple. Did you see this simple? Do you see this simple? This simple means similar. This simple means what? Similar. For the triangles
Similar.
above, you can write the triangle ABC similar to triangle DEF. Make sure corresponding vertices are in the same order. As I told you, if you will start from B, then you have to start from E in the second triangle. If you want to start from A, then you have to start from D in the other triangle, and so on. Then you can say A, B, C, it will be similar to D, E, F. If I will start from C, listen to me, C, B, A, similar with
FED.
FED.
Exactly, FED. Thank you. Here, how we will use similar triangles now to find a missing side. Okay? In this question.
Miss, can
Yes.
you hear me?
Sorry?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Thank you.
Do you have a question?
No, I thought you can't hear me.
No, I can hear you. In this question, could you please read the first? He said, find the value of x, the diagram, and he started with, he said that what? He said that what? The triangle MNP similar. He said that they are similar, right? Similar to the triangle STU. Then directly we can start to express the relation between sides. Then it will be MN over what?
ST.
ST, exactly. Equal
NP
over ST over TU.
over TU.
TU
TU. Okay.
M
Equal MP over
over
SU.
SU. Exactly. So he said at the beginning that they are similar. Thank you so much. He said that they are similar. Then I can say MN over ST, which means 1, 2, 1, 2. NB over TU, 2, 3, 2, 3. Yani, to imagine what I'm talking about. This is MNB, right? Similar with STU. You can write above it, you can write 1, 2, 3, okay? 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 1, 2. 2, 3, 2, 3, and then 1, 3, 1, 3. Did you see this? He's happy. Right? Or sad? He's happy or sad?
Il est content. Happy.
Happy. Okay, then 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3. 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3. How? It will be MN over ST. NB over TU. MB over SU. Is this okay? If you look at TU and NB, did he put any information about it in the question? NB and SU. Did he put any information about it?
No.
He didn't, right?
No.
So I can cancel this part. I'm not working with this part. He didn't need it. So from the beginning, I can use only the two proportion sides which we are looking for. So don't waste your time. But this is as a basic at the beginning. Once you have two similar triangles and you want to describe the proportional sides, then you are going to make it like this. After that, I will start to replace MN. Where is MN? Instead of MN, we are going to substitute. Then it will be how many?
6.
6.
6 over
ST,
4.
it's 4. Equal MB,
14.
14.
14 over X.
And 14 over X, exactly. Now we are looking for the value of X. So the value of X, it will be how many?
Cross multiplication.
4 multiplied by 14 divided by 6, and then we will find the answer. Okay?
9.3.
9.3. Thank you. Centimeters. Don't forget the units. Okay? Then this is how we can use proportions as an applications with similar triangles. It is necessary to be similar triangles? No, it could be a quadrilateral, it could be a pentagon, hexagon, whatever. But the basic are the same. The rule are the same. Once we have two similar, once we have the sign for similarity, then you will start to expand to express the proportional sides, and then you will start to replace to find the missing sides. Any questions so far about this? Any questions so far?
No.
Okay, let's move to
No.
the next question. Are you ready for the next question? Ready?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, this is the second question. Could you please, who will help me to say how we are going to solve this question? How we will solve it? First, we have to do what? Yes, go on. These two triangles are what?
They are too small.
Are what?
Similar.
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 You can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? It's a pentagon. I have 5 sides. Then express the relation at the beginning. Express the relation at the beginning. But you are looking for which value? You are looking for which value? For value of what?
FG.
Of x, right? Then
FG.
I can,
FG.
sorry?
I'm
It will
telling you
be
FG.
AB over FG equal BC over GH equal CD over HJ equal DE over JK
DE over
AE
G.
over FK, right?
FK.
Then we will not use all of these. We don't want to waste our time. It was at the beginning. But now we have to go directly to the sides which we are looking for, right? We are looking for CD over HJ equal AB over FG. Now we will substitute, then it will be 14 over 3.5 equal 10 over x. Someone can say, Miss Taha, what about if I'm going to express all and then I'm going to take only the part for the answer, which is CD over HJ equal AB over FG? I can't say it's wrong, I can't, but you are going to waste your time. Is that clear? Then you have to go directly that the part which I'm looking for is CD over HJ equal AB over FG. Now we will start to replace. It will be 14 over 3.5 equal 10 over x. Then we will solve normal equation. We will make cross multiplication at the beginning. It will be 3.5 times 10 equal 14x. Then 14x equal 35. We will divide both sides by 14, which means the answer it will be 2.5. Then the length of FG is 2.5. Agree with me? AB means, AB line segment means, sorry, segment AB. AB means the length of AB. Let me say again, if you are going to write only AB, there's this question, right? And we were in this part, right? Okay. What is the difference between, Ya Allah, what is the difference between AB line segment and the AB? Is there a difference between those two expressions? Is there a difference between them?
Yes.
What is the difference?
Yes.
What is the difference? What is the difference?
The first one has an end, but the second one does not.
No. The first one represent, I'm talking about segment AB. Segment AB, which start from, you told me that they have end, yes, Bomika. But AB line segment express that we have a line start from the point A, end from the point B. It's infinite number of points, has a start and end point. But if I will write the line like this, AB only, without anything at the top, without the bar at the top. So this is means what? AB. This is means what? This is means length of AB. Length of AB, which means I can't write AB line segment equal 5 centimeter. This, it will be wrong. Because if you are talking about AB line segment, so you are talking about infinite number of points consist or form the line segment. But if you want to describe the length, then you have to write it like this. AB equal 5 centimeter. So this is correct. Did you understand me? Then if you want to talk about the segment, you will put the bar. If you want to talk about the length, you will you will remove the bar. What about if you can write the third way, the length? So I determined that I'm talking about what? The length of AB line segment equal 5 centimeters. So this is correct. So if you want to describe the length, then you have to write the word, the length of AB line segment equal 5 centimeter. But if you are going to write only AB equal 5 centimeter, then you have to remove a bar at the top. Because AB line segment, it is a line consists of infinite number of points inside it. So I can't find it. Did you understand me? The difference between the three expressions?
Yes.
Grade 9? Okay.
Yes.
Then also we want to talk about the angles. What are the angles? What is the difference between the two expressions? If you want to talk about, or if you will put only this sign, which is angle A. So I'm talking about only angle.
Angle A.
But if you want to find the measure, then you have to write measure of angle A, for example, equal 40 degrees. So if you will write angle A equal 40 degree, is this correct or wrong? Angle A equal 40 degree.
Correct.
Is this correct? No, this is wrong.
No, I mean اللي تحت.
So what is the correct answer? Measure of angle A equal 40 degrees. So this is right. It's very close to each other, but you have to know the difference between them. Did you understand me? Then if you say angle only, so I'm talking about angle. I didn't mention the measure. But if you are going to put M before the angle, so this is called measure of the angle. Did you understand this point? Do you know the difference between them now, grade 9?
Yes.
Any question? Yes. Any question? Okay, let's continue.
Miss, what is the difference if we add M or we didn't? I don't understand.
What is the difference between what?
If we add M to angle A or if we didn't add M.
We didn't add?
يعني when you write the measure of angle A and
yes.
angle A only, what's the difference between them?
طب could you please write for me an example and send it to me?
Okay.
We will continue. This is just an application like we studied before. Find the value of x in the diagram. It's a quadrilateral. So we will use the same way. We will determine first the corresponding sides and then we will find the measure of each angle. Then AB over BC equal WX over XY. Any question about this? Clear? Grade 9? In this one, you can solve a proportion involving similar triangles to find the length that is not easily measured. This method of measurements is called indirect measurements. So we are going to talk about something called indirect measurements. If the two objects form a right angles with the ground, you can apply indirect measurements using their shadows. Let me give you an example. A flagpole casts a shadow that is 75 feet long. At the same time, a 6-foot tall man casts a shadow that is 9 feet long. Write and solve proportion to find the height of the flagpole. First, the pole's height over the man's height equal the pole's shadow over the man's shadow. This is a proportion. Then we will start to replace. I don't know the height of the flag, right? Then I'm going to put only H. And I know he gave us the height of the man, and he gave us the shadow of the flag and the shadow of the man. Then normal, we will make cross products, and then we will find the height of the flag. It's clear? You can see the screen, grade 9?
Yes, miss.
Okay. A height of 50 feet seems reasonable for a flagpole if you got 500 or 5,000, so that would not be reasonable. Then if I would say that the flag is 50 feet, okay. But if the answer becomes 500, 5,000, so this is not reasonable. This is another exercise about it. A forest ranger who is 150 centimeter tall casts a shadow 45 centimeter long. At the same time, an herby tree casts a shadow 950. Also, we will find a relation between them. Ranger height, tree's height, ranger shadow, tree's shadow, cross multiplication, and then we will find the answer. Okay, so this is the part.
Miss Sahar.
Yes, honey.
Miss Sahar.
Yes.
Is it always about the height and the shadow, or is
most
there
of the
something
questions,
else also?
most of the questions with applications, it talks about the height and the shadow. Okay. If every dimensions of a figure is multiplied by the same number, so the result is similar. The multiplier, sorry, is called a scale factor. So we want to express something else called scale factor. This part we are going to complete it tomorrow, inshallah, because I think today we don't have enough time. But let me say something. We have, with a scale factor, we have something called the ratio between the two figures. The ratio between the two figures is the same with the ratio between the two parameters, which means if the ratio between two rectangles is 2 to 5, so the ratio between the two parameters of the two triangles, they will be 2 to 5. But the ratio between the two areas, it will be scale factor all multiplied by 2. But, and also the volume.
Yes.
You didn't
I
get
did
this
not
part.
understand the
Right.
last question.
Let me say this part. Let me say this part. If you have two rectangles, this is 4 and this is 6, and I have another rectangle. This is 8 and this is 16. Give me the ratio between the two sides. Give me the ratio.
4 over
Exactly. 4
4 over 6 equal 8 over 16.
6
Right?
equal 8
And
over 16.
just a second.
لا,
This
4
one it
over
should be
8
12.
equals 6 over 16.
This one it should be 12. Okay? So I have 4 over 8. In simplest form, it will be how many? It will be how many? Half.
2 over 4.
Right? So
1 over 4.
this is the ratio between the two sides, right? Give me the perimeter of first triangle. Give me the perimeter of first triangle. The perimeter of triangle equal what? 2 length plus 2 width, right? Then 2 times 4 equal 8. 2 times 6 equal 12. Then the answer will be equal how many? 20. Give me the perimeter of the second triangle. 2 times 8 plus 2 times 12. It will give us how many, grade 9? 16 plus 24, it will be equal 40. In simplest form, equal how many? How many? Half, right? Look at the ratio between the two sides. The ratio between the two sides equal the ratio between the two parameters. Right or not? I'm talking about the ratio. Give me the area of the first triangle and the area of the second triangle. The area of the first, it will be length times width, which means 4 times 6 equal 24.
24.
The area of the second, 8 times 12 equal how many? 48.
48.
12 times 8, right?